Hi, it's Kat here and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video all about the massage consultation process. So before I get started, I just wanted to let you know that I'm going to be doing a future video. This one is primarily for the quick massage consultation, so a bit more of a realistic one in the industry. I work in the spa industry, and really we don't have much time to, greet our client, talk to them, find out their goals and treat them. I know in other places, maybe like a very specific massage clinic, they will have time set out, so even like a 15 to 20 minutes set aside just for the consultation process. So I'll actually do a video on that consultation process, the more detailed version, in a later video. But stick around today if you wanted to hear the quick, kind of more realistic consultation process. All right, so to begin, I just wanted to let you all know that the most important thing about the consultation process is about how you make the client feel. So what I mean by that is really how the client is greeted, the body language you use, the temperature of the room, just everything in regards to how they're going to make them feel. Are they going to feel welcome? Are they feeling rushed? Are they feeling, under pressure? So this is something you really need to think of when you're greeting the client and talking to them. So the one thing I really would love you to instill is, when you greet the client, look at them straight in the eye, put out your hand, give them a nice, firm but gentle, warm handshake and say, "Hi, Helen. My name is Kat and I'll be your massage therapist today. Would you like to come with me through to your appointment?" So you're being very direct, you're being warm, and you're initiating that physical touch, because really what we're doing the whole treatment is touch, and you really want to establish that as soon as possible. So the directness is going to give the client that feeling of being at ease and knowing that you're in control and you are the professional. So I'm just having a look at my notes here, and so in regards to how you're making the client feel, you also want to make them feel like they are number one. They are the most important thing in the world to you right now. You're their only client. They all know that you have many other clients, but you want to make them feel like they're the most important client. So it's all about establishing a relationship and building the rapport. So what I like to do is, as I'm bringing them through, I ask them, in a bit more of a quieter voice, because I am in a spa. I go, "How's your day been today?" And just to, start that conversation going. They'll usually give you a short response. That response will actually give you a lot of insight into how the client is feeling and what you're working with. So for example, a lot of clients will, the more busy, rushed, stressed, anxious client will go, "Oh, morning has been hectic, I almost didn't get here on time." So I guess when you hear that, well, all right, I got a lot of work to do. I definitely need to focus on relaxation. However, you might have the opposite and have a client say, "Oh, it's been wonderful. I've been to the gym this morning, had some lovely breakfast," and you can go, "Oh, that's really wonderful. What a great day to come in for a massage." Just for an example. And what's very specific to my workplace is just before you take them through to the treatment area, I do like to establish that before entering that door where all the treatment rooms are situated, I do like to say, just to let you know, and in my quiet voice, just to let you know, we're about to enter the treatment area, so we'll just keep our voices to a minimum. So that's just also, letting the client know that this is a quiet area, and you not only respect the spa, but you respect other clients, so they will feel that respected in a way as well. So the one thing I really wanted to, let you all know that time is of the essence. We have so much information that we could gather from the client, but there is just not enough time. So like I said before, this is the video for the quick, short, efficient massage consultation process. All right, so you've taken them into the room, you've showed them to their seat, and you said take a seat, and they're looking at you waiting for your response. So the first thing I like to do is sit down, look at them, and ask this one question, and I find this has really worked for me. And I say, just trying to get it in the right words, so hi Helen, okay, no, I won't say hi, I'll say, all right Helen, so just before we get started, I just wanted to ask you this one question. What are you most looking forward to today with your treatment? So this is a very broad question, however, you usually get a very specific response. A lot of people, especially if they're booked in for relaxation, will say, oh, I'm just here to relax, or this is just a treat. But with that response, that's giving you such a good idea as to what the client is expecting. If the first thing they say is, oh, my neck and shoulders, it's just really tight, you know, really like to get rid of the tension there, and they're grabbing their shoulder, you can really make an assumption that they are in a bit of pain and there's a bit of tension. So that one question is going to give you, I guess, the grounding to know what to ask from there on. So ask that question, see how you go, and that's usually how I come up with my next set of questions. So I'm going to go with the client that says that they're wanting to relax, and this is just a bit of a treat, so it's a little bit more of a tricky one. So I go, I can really appreciate that, Helen, and I can definitely give you a relaxing treatment today. For a new client, you would then look at their consultation form and just say, okay Helen, I'm just going to have a quick look at your consultation form just to go through anything that we need to, and then we'll jump straight into your treatment. So I'll look at their consultation and I'll be really quite brief with it. I'll look over, is there any medical conditions? If there is, just really quickly touch on it. Just ask them, you know, is this something that affects massage? And if you do think it might affect massage, you can ask another question as if, does that affect you lying on your front or back? You know, all these kinds of things. Another question that I really like to ask after I've looked at the consultation form is, you know, what is your experience with massage therapy in the past? If you have had massage, what do you love the most and what have you not really liked? And that will give you a really good understanding as to what they love and what they don't. And you know, this is the time when the client will say, oh, you know, I really love just to zone out, relax. I love my scalp being massaged. Fantastic. That's great. That gives you such a good idea of what they want. And then you can go, fantastic, well, I can definitely incorporate your scalp treatment today. Is there any areas that you really don't like to be massaged? A lot of people don't like their feet or maybe their stomach. So establishing that right there and then will give you an idea of what you're going to do for the treatment. And oh, I forgot one point. One thing that is very super important against how you make the client feel is to actually acknowledging their name, saying it correctly, and using it at least 3 times. So just to go back a little, you know, when you first greet the client, you say their name, and if you find it's a bit of a difficult one, just say, did I say your name correctly? They'll correct you, and then you know from there on. So when you bring them into the room, you would say, take a seat, Helen, and then as you are going through the form, keep saying their name, Helen, blah blah blah. So it's really establishing that, and it shows that respect as well. So just back to the consultation process there. Once you've looked at the medical history and you've established what they really like and don't like, you can then ask this last question and say, okay Helen, so far I've gathered that you are here primarily to relax. This is a treat for you. You do love having your scalp massage, but do you have any goals or anything you're really wanting to achieve with this appointment? And you know, maybe sometimes you don't need to ask that, but I think it's a good confirmation. And she'll probably, this client, as in Helen, may just say, look, yeah, I just really want to relax and feel that tension leave my body. So you really understand what they want. And this is when I would go, okay, Helen, great. So thank you for giving me all that information. So for today, what I can do is a full body relaxation massage for you, including the back, the neck, the shoulders, coming up to the scalp if you like as well, and also the top of the glutes. So you're establishing that all these areas are going to be touched, and she knows that that's going to happen, especially the top of the glutes. Some people do feel a little bit uncomfortable exposing that area. So you can even put in, I will be exposing the top area of the glutes to massage that for you. Are you comfortable with it? Usually I don't need to, however. I then say I'll be massaging the back of the legs, the feet, the front of the legs, the hands, the arms, the stomach if you wish, the neck and shoulders, the décolletage, and your scalp to finish the treatment. I'll spend a little bit more time on that for you, as you did say you love that, Helen. And then they'll say, great, fantastic, or whatever they say. So that pretty much encompasses everything that you need to go through. And the last thing you need to do is just say to them, all right, Helen, so I just wanted to let you know that your feedback is very essential for me as a therapist to treat you the best way. So if at any stage you feel like you're getting too warm or too cold, please let me know. If I get to an area that you want me to work on more, just let me know as well. And then you'll go point over to the bed and say, look, Helen, I'm going to leave the room now so you can get ready. So I'll just get you to dress down to your underwear or whatever you need to for the appointment, and just hop on over to the bed. I like to be very specific about this, and my current employer at the moment gave me some really good tips. So she has 3 points of contact with the bed. So underneath the towel, laying on your front with your head in the cradle. So I thought that was a really good tip because it's giving the same instruction but in 3 ways, so the client really understands. And you're using your body language, so you're pointing and you're smiling and you're making them feel comfortable, but using a nice low tone of voice, really establishing that relaxation. You'll then wait for their confirmation and say, before I head out the room, is there any last questions? And they usually don't, but sometimes they do. So it's very important. You don't want to be coming into the room and they're going, oh, what am I doing? Happens more often than you think. So you leave the room, and that is it. That is the entire quick snippet of a massage consultation process. I would love to do a future video for you for the home care of the massage client and go into that a little bit more detail. I will probably do a quick version and a longer version as well, because yeah, massage is different in different settings. So I hope you love this video. I've really enjoyed making this one. As I've mentioned before, I love massage and I really love helping you guys. So let me know what you think, and if there's anything that you I guess have found that really works with your massage consultation process, let me know by putting a comment down below, and like this video if you liked it, and subscribe if you have a YouTube account. And yeah, I can't wait to see you next time, and have a great week. Bye.